G'day, welcome back. Today we're doing a winter camp near the River Thames, which if you don't know is the main river that flows into London and back out somewhere. I'm not entirely sure of the geographics of that one, but I'm not feeling 100%. I've got an ulcer in my eye, so this camp is really going to be just a really chilled, laid back, fun, hopefully not too cold. We're looking at -3 tonight, so it'll be a good test of the swag, see how she gets on in cold temperatures, considering, you know, it's an Australian bit of kit. Rather than boring you with another long setup time, I'm going to stick this little thing on hyperlapse and you can watch me set up, probably take the next 10 seconds or something. I don't know. Let's crack on with it and see how we get on. We're at the Thames View campsite, which is in East Tilbury, Essex. There's a wide open field with these like crop circle things cut out of it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There's like amenities, toilets and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, you can't complain. You've got everything you need. Ooh. Disaster. Ooh. Oh, this back peg came out. Oh, right, disaster averted. Yeah. So I think the plan is sit back, relax, have a cup of tea. We might go for a walk later and see if we can see any animals, any birds or anything. It's a bit of a reserve area here, so there's like nesting birds and stuff in the tall grass. We'll see what we can find. And then I think we're just going to kick back, relax, have a few cold drinks, have some dinner. Got a nice dinner planned, so stay tuned for that. First time cooking on the wood stove, hopefully, if all goes to plan. And yeah, we're just going to have a chilled one. It's not going to be a long video, 10-15 minutes. See how we get on. Rightio guys, we're going to go for a walk and see if we can't find this River Thames. I've swapped my hat, it's getting cold. It's about 0 degrees. Should get to -3 tonight. A fun one, looking forward to it. Right, I'll catch up with you when we get there. here we are. I don't really think we can get much closer than this. Although I do have a question for all you people that might be in the area. Over here, we have some rather large and interesting looking metal objects, which appear to be next to a factory of some kind. There's a smoke stack. Is that some kind of shipyard? Is that something? Obviously it's industrial, but if you know what that is, drop it in the comments below, because I'd be super keen to find out. But yeah, here we are. Here is the Thames in all her glory. Pretty epic little camp spot, if you ask me. I don't actually think you can get much closer than this, to be fair. But on a cold day like today, I'm not sure I want to get much closer. Pretty beautiful. Pretty lovely spot. It is certainly getting colder. My phone says it's 1 degree, but it feels like -2. It is 4 p.m. Oh. Gonna wait till about 5 o'clock and then we'll start dinner. Stay tuned for that because it should be quite nice. And I'm gonna try and cook it on the wood stove, which will be interesting because I've never done that before. Do you know, I watch a load of YouTube videos about people camping, outdoor stuff, and it always winds me up that every time they try their own cooking, they do this, right? They cook something that's like whatever, and then they're like, oh, let's see what it tastes like. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so... Unless you're going to like a Michelin star restaurant. Did you hear that? Like an owl or something. Anyway, unless you're going to like a Michelin star restaurant, nothing is going to taste that good. Okay? Stop it. Stop doing that. This tastes fine. This tastes just as good as it would if I cooked it at home. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with my eating. Back over that way, there's a skyline of a city or the docks or some sort of industrial thing. So I'll spin you around, let you have a look at that. I'm going to finish this up. Then we're going to chill by the fire or by the wood stove for an hour or two. Then we're going to go to bed. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I'm going to chill, have a few drinks, and go to bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do. It really helps the channel out. Honestly, we've just surpassed 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so happy. We hit it by Christmas. A massive thanks and a massive shout out to the homeless Kiwi in London who put a shout out on his channel to see if I can get a few more subscribers to hit that milestone by Christmas. And thanks to him, we did hit that. Not only did we hit it, we surpassed it by about 100. So massive thanks, and hopefully we can do a collaboration at some point. Gonna sit here, gonna chillax, gonna take it easy. Might do another hyperlapse. Who knows? See you guys in the morning. Good morning. Hope you're all well. It was cold last night. It was very cold. And I'm actually not a massive fan of that wood stove that I was using. It's probably great for a hot tent. Clearly that's what it's designed for. But it's not great for outside because it doesn't really generate enough heat, or it doesn't put off enough heat. So yeah, it was really cold last night. I didn't sleep much at all. I thought I had enough gear for cold weather, but clearly I don't. We'll have a nice little fire now to get the fingertips warmed up, and we'll get some breakfast on and a cup of tea. I'm going to use gas for the cup of tea. Can't be bothered messing around with that wood stove. I got some big chunks of wood here as well, but I don't know if they'll take. We shall give it a go. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking and crack on with getting stuff ready for a cup of tea. It's that cold that, the temperature's that cold that the food is going cold pretty much instantly. It's nice thick bacon though. Well, that's it for another episode. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you found this one interesting. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really does help. And if you haven't seen my last video, check it out. You might enjoy it. A little bit different to this one, not as cold. Drop me a comment and let me know if there's anything in particular you would like me to cook on my next trip. Until then, have a good one.